I'm Kyrah. I'm Danielle. I'm Nathan. I'm Sammy. And I'm Lakisha. Today we're going to participate in a strength training workout. Let's get this warm-up started. For regress modifications, see Lakisha. First, we're going to start off with a stationary jog to get the heart rate up. Count down from 10, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to do some high knees. In order to get your knees higher, you must tighten your core muscles. Run for 10, 3, 2, 1. Now let's do some reverse butt kicks. Run for 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's get into some squats. Again, see Lakisha for regress modifications and move at your own pace that's comfortable for you. Switch to forward arm circles. Make sure they're big and dynamic to maximize the exercise. Now reverse and go backwards. Hold for 10. Lastly, we're going to do standing oblique twists. Hold them for 10 and then you're done. Hi, I'm Maranda and I'm Lakisha, and we're going to start off with squats. Start with your feet shoulder width apart, head facing forward, and chest held up and out. Then hold your arms straight out in front of you to help you keep your balance. Sit down and back like you're in an imaginary chair. Rather than letting your back round as you squat, let it have a slight arch. While doing this, keep your knees over your ankles and press your weight into the back of your heels. Keep your body tight and push through your heels to bring yourself back to that starting position. To maximize your workout, do this for 8 to 12 reps. For a progress modification, you will see Lakisha do a jump squat. Next, we're going to do a push-up. For easier modifications, see Maranda. For challenging modifications, see Lakisha. First, assume a face-down position on the floor. Keep your feet together and your weight should be in your chest. Keep your arms shoulder width apart with your elbows pointed towards your toes. As you lower, make your body parallel to the ground while squeezing your abdominal muscles. Raise yourself using your arms. Your weight should be supported by your hands and in the balls of your feet. Also, to maximize your workout, do this for 8 to 12 reps. Next, we're going to do a plank. For a plank, place your forearms on the ground with your elbows aligned below your shoulders, and your arms should be parallel to the body at about shoulder width distance. If flat palms bother your wrists, clasp your hands together as seen done by Maranda. Hold for 30 seconds. If slight modifications need to be made, then you should place your knees on the floor, still keeping everything else the same. This will relieve some joint pain. Again, hold for 30 seconds and then you're done.
I'm Nathan and I will be on the left.
And I'm Kyrah and I'll be on the right.
The first exercise we're going to begin to do is going to be lunges. So step forward, keep a neutral spine, and go ahead and make sure you keep those knees behind your toes. To increase the intensity, you can go ahead and do lunge jumps, which I'll be performing on the left.
Alright, I am performing a bridge. This is a great modification if your knees keep you from doing a lunge. The bridge targets the glutes, hamstrings, and your core.
This next exercise we're going to be doing is going to be called rows. So go ahead and grab your dumbbells, get in a power position, feet shoulder width apart, and keep your flat back. Pull your shoulders back and try to touch your scapula together while you pull up the weight. You can increase the intensity by adding more weight.
To modify, you can use a bench to stabilize your body, or you can decrease the weight.
For this last exercise, we're going to be doing a Pilates roll-up. So go ahead, get on the ground, keep your feet flat, and then you're going to roll up from your abs, making sure you articulate your spine, moving each individual vertebrae. You can also scoop the abs, pulling your navel in and up.
And to modify, you can simply grab your hamstrings. This aids in helping you to slowly roll up. You also want to remember to have a good breathing technique.
First, we begin this segment of the exercise with side leg raises. We will go to the floor lying on one side with our lower arm on the floor. By lifting your upper leg towards the ceiling, you will build strength in the outer portion of your glutes. To modify I Sammy on the right, will lower my upper body closer to the floor and place my hand in front of me for stabilization and to relieve pressure of my lower back.
To increase intensity, I, Danielle on the left, will add weight by placing a dumbbell on my thigh. For the next exercise, we will do overhead presses. We will grab dumbbells and stand with feet shoulder width apart and knees slightly bent. We will hold dumbbells just outside shoulders with palms facing forward, pressing both dumbbells up above our head until our arms are straight. By pressing the dumbbells over our heads and slowly lowering them back down into starting position, we will increase strength through our entire shoulder region.
To regress this exercise, I will sit on an exercise ball to reduce pressure of my lower back.
To progress this exercise, I will perform Arnold presses, starting with palms facing body, then pushing up, rotating dumbbells until the palms are facing forward at the top.
For the final exercise of this segment, we will perform reverse crunches. Lying on our backs with knees together and legs at a 90-degree angle, and with our feet planted flat on the floor, we will bring our knees inwards to the chest, pause and lift our butts, then lower back down. This will strengthen our core, improve stability throughout the lower back, hips, and spine. To regress this exercise, I will lift my upper body and place my arms behind me for stabilization and reduce intensity.
To progress, I will use a kettlebell as a counterweight to perform twist reverse crunches.
And this will complete our segment.
We're going to lay on the floor with our back flat. Lift your knee up, over, and hold for 10. Now, let's switch to the other side. Hold for 10. Now let's do that same exercise, but just lift your knee back up and just hold it for 10. Switch to the other leg, then hold it again for 10. Now let's turn over. Lay on our bellies, chest out, back flat and extended, hold for 10. Now, we're going to stand up. Reach for your toes or the floor, whichever is comfortable for you, then hold it for 10. Next, take your right arm, reach up and over, then hold it again for 10. Now switch to the other side, then hold it again for 10. Bring that arm back down, place it across your chest, and hold for 10. Switch to the other side and hold it again. Lastly, we're going to take that same arm and put it behind your head. Use the other hand to push that elbow in towards your head. Hold that also for 10. You know what to do. Switch and hold it for 10. And then you're done. See you next time.